Hi everybody and welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys my new Discord server and my new merch. So this video is basically just a couple big announcements, and it might not be for all of you. I don't want any of you guys to feel pressured to buy merch or join the Discord server or anything like that, but it's just an option for those of you who might want it. And I'll put links to everything that I show you guys today in the comments. I'll make a comment and then I'll pin it to the top. And then I'll also put it in the description. But let's start by showing you guys the new Discord server that I made. And in that Discord server, I have a couple competitions that you guys can join. But the first step if you want to join my Discord server is you're going to have to download the Discord app. Then click on the link to my Discord server, which like I said is in the comments and in the description. Then it should give you an option to join, and then click join, and then you're in. Now here's a quick tour of my Discord server just to give you an idea of what's in there. So I have a couple servers starting with General, which is just where you can send messages to anyone else in the server. And then there's also the video ideas, which you can leave any video ideas that you guys have for my channel if you have any. And then this is the self-promotion, which is where you can put your YouTube channel or Discord or anything that you might want to promote, because there's probably going to be a couple other people on here that might see it, and maybe they'll check out whatever it is that you post on there. And then here's the rules. Basically, don't do anything bad. It's pretty simple. It's pretty much what you'd expect. Just be a good person and you'll be fine. And then here's the announcements. I'll post some announcements on there. And then here's the competitions. And I have 2 competitions, even though there's 4 things in here. Now I'll read you guys the rules for the 2 competitions, and they're pretty similar. The kill of the month is for the hunting one, and then the catch of the month is for fishing. So for the kill of the month, every month there will be a new competition, and then there will be an end of the year competition. So at the beginning of this next year, so in January, is when these competitions are going to officially start. I did a little one back in November, but no one participated because I didn't really make a video on my channel yet or anything, so there's only a couple people in here, and I don't think any of them even hunted, so it's kind of hard for them to actually submit something. But now it'll be starting in January, and then the plan is for it to go on every month after that. Every month I'll select what you guys can submit. So, for example, in November I said the kill of the month will be for the biggest deer shot at the whole entire season. And it can be whitetail, blacktail, mule deer, etc. And it doesn't even have to be shot in that month, just at any point that season. And some of them are going to be like that. And some months I'm just going to say, post whatever you want, but it has to be from this month. And then at the end of every month, I'm going to select one winner for the kill of the month for the biggest, coolest, rarest animal that is posted that month in the Discord. And there's actually one other way to submit for the competition if you don't want to use the Discord. And then I'll do the same thing for the catch of the month. And then the winner will be put in a community post at the end of the month on my YouTube channel, and you'll get a shout out on there if you're interested in that stuff. And not only that, but I'll also show pictures on the community post of your kill or catch and include any information that you put in there. So now I'll give you guys an example of what you're going to want to submit, because it is kind of confusing until you read over it a couple times, because there's just a lot of information, but it's actually really simple. So for the catch of the month, let's say it's the biggest fish in general or coolest, rarest fish of that month. So it's not based on a specific species. And what I'm going to do is say I caught this fish. So there's my salmon, and I think it was 24 pounds. So what I'm going to put in here is 24-pound king, I can't spell, king salmon. And if I was actually submitting this and it actually counted, I would probably put a couple pictures in here instead of just one, so you have a couple different angles. And that way I can decide easier, if I think your catch should win or not, or kill or whatever it is. And if I had the length of this, I'd probably put how long it is. I don't know, I'll just say 36 inches. I didn't really measure this one, or at least I don't remember measuring it, so I don't really know. And then I don't remember what I caught it with either. I know I obviously didn't catch it with this, but if I said worm, obviously I didn't catch a salmon with a worm, but I would say something like this, and then really all I would have to do is click send, and then it would all send. And I deleted it right away because that's not actually going to count towards the competition because it's my own, and I didn't catch it this month. I might post some of my own later, but that's really all you have to do. And it's the same thing for kill of the month. Just send your kill, and then maybe if it's a 10-point buck or something, just put 10-point buck, And then, I don't know, did you shoot it in a field? Did you shoot it in the woods? You don't need to add anything like that, but if you want to, you can. And maybe what you shot it with, stuff like that. And if for some reason you don't want to use Discord and you want to use something else to still participate in the competition, then you can email the same thing that I just showed you in Discord. So all the information and the pictures, but to this email right here, blakehuntingandfishing@gmail.com. So it's just my channel name, except instead of the word and, it's just the letter N, and then at gmail.com. And then you can just subject it for, like, kill of the month or catch of the month, whichever one it is. And then I'll just say December, because that's when I'm recording this. And then I just put the picture in there, and I put all the information, and then you're pretty much good to go. Just send it to me. And then also you probably want to include in there what your YouTube channel is called, because if you have like a different name on Gmail, then I probably won't know who to credit the win to. So that's really it for the Discord server, and now let's get into the merch. So here's my merch shop, and I've got quite a few things on here, a lot of things. And here's the link to my website, so you can just type this in and it'll come up, but it's pretty long of a link to memorize, so you can just click on the link, like I said, in the description and comments, to go here. But I've got a bunch of different designs and lots of different like types of clothes and stuff that you can get the designs put on, and there's tons of different colors. Like right here, if you were looking for like a men's t-shirt, just click on men t-shirt filter, and then here's all the men's t-shirts. And I'll show you guys a couple of these in person, some of my favorites. And yeah, but there's a ton of stuff on here. Like there's accessories, caps and hats. There's a ton of stuff. I could go through this all day. But there's a lot. There's some stickers, and it's like sweatshirts, long sleeve shirts, kids t-shirts. One thing is, I don't have a ton of kids t-shirts because YouTube tells me what age people are who view me, and I notice there's not many people who are probably wearing kids t-shirts and stuff. So I just put a couple kids stuff in there for people who might want it, but for the most part, I'm assuming most of you guys are probably in adults' clothes like I am. That's why there's not a ton of kids stuff. And one thing that I do want to mention is I have some stuff on here for redemption blood tracking, like this right here, and lots of you guys might not know what that means. And if you didn't know, my dog, since he does all the deer tracking, we actually started our own business, and we're doing tracks for people, so they can call us and we go track their deer for them. And that's how I've recorded a lot of my videos of all these tracks, because people have called us. So I thought that's pretty cool. So if any of you are interested in that, that's also an option. But instead of me just scrolling through and showing you guys all the stuff on here, you guys should go check it out for yourselves, because that's just going to be a lot easier, and you can look into all the different colors and designs and types of things that you can get. And I'll be showing you guys now some of the different types of stuff I have that I bought for myself. I do have to pay for my own stuff, so I didn't buy everything on the whole website, because I just put a ton of designs and tons of different options on there. But this way you guys can see the actual quality of it. So I'm going to start with this, which I'm wearing, and I think I already showed you guys multiple times. But this is the premium Blake Hunting and Fishing sweatshirt, and I think this is the navy green. It looks really good. This is one of my favorites, and the logo looks really good on there. And I'll also give a little review of each thing, and yeah, this is probably like one of my favorites, if not my very favorite. It's got like these strings that are different colors from the actual sweatshirt, which makes it really nice and unique. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but the material is really good. You can't really tell because you'd have to feel it in order to tell. But this is my most comfortable sweatshirt that I have. And really, both the normal one and the premium are good, but I really do suggest the premium. Even though it's $5 more, it's definitely worth it. There's actually going to be some sales on the website coming up very soon, so you guys are probably going to want to check these out. If you want to get the merch, it's going to be a really good time to buy during these periods, because that's when it's going to be the cheapest. So 24% off everything. This is probably the best deal, because there's 20% off and then free shipping. This is where you're going to save the most, from January 3rd to January 7th. So make sure that if you do want to get something, you should probably get it during that time, because it's going to be on a really good deal. Then if you're buying a lot of stuff and the shipping gets a little bit expensive, they do have shipping on this unless it's like over $100-something, which if you're going to get multiple things, you might as well get them all at once, because then you get money off on shipping. But otherwise, I think it's like $5 for shipping or something like that. So not too bad, but it is a little bit, because they do, I think, ship it over the seas. But free shipping is on January 12th through the 16th. And then 24% off everything will come after that. and I do suggest this one because it's 4% more off. But if you miss that, it's really not that big of a difference. So 20% off everything is on January 24th through the 28th. And in the following months after that, there's probably going to be more sales, but that's all that I know about for now. But now I'm going to change out of my favorite sweatshirt and show you guys some other stuff. Right here we have the Blaze Orange Classic Blake Hunting and Fishing t-shirt, and I really like this one. I picked Blaze Orange, so you definitely don't have to pick that color. And really, I don't know what makes like a super comfortable t-shirt. To me, in my opinion, I'm just going to be honest, it feels like a normal t-shirt. It's definitely really comfortable, but it's not like, I don't know, like a special material inside or something. But this is just the classic normal one. If you got the premium, you make it a little bit better quality, but it's still really good quality in the first place. But next up, we have the Bass Blake Hunting and Fishing sweatshirt. So this is a fishing one. It's got a bass on it, as you can tell. And this is also the premium, like the last sweatshirt, and it's got some really cool stuff in these strings. I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's got a cool design and stuff in there. So that's really cool, and it's really comfortable, just like the other one. And this is going to be perfect for fishing during the summer, because the mornings get cold on the lake, at least here in Wisconsin. So it's really nice and warm, and it's got a bass on it, so hopefully it'll bring some good luck this summer. Next up, we got the Blake Hunting and Fishing with the American flags on the sleeves. This is really cool. This is probably the coolest design out of all of them, just because the sleeves are so cool with the big logo. It's, really stands out, and really cool with the American flag. But the design is super cool, and the material isn't really anything too special. It's just your standard t-shirt. Next up, we have the Redemption Blood Tracking t-shirt, which is just like pretty much any other t-shirt. It's really cool, and it's got the nice logo on it. Right here is one of those half-sleeve t-shirts, so those are pretty cool in my opinion. And here's a really cool one. This is the Color Block hoodie. I have one of these for my logo too, but otherwise, here's the Redemption one. And I really like it. It's just got the two different colors, the normal one and the sleeve colors. I think that's really cool. It does change it up. Here's one of the hats on my website. Here's a t-shirt with the fishing logo. Right here's another one of those sweatshirts. And this one in particular, it kind of like blends in with the color. And we didn't exactly like how that looks. And since the company that I'm doing this through is actually really good at like customer service and stuff, they're actually going to get us a new one of these for free. And we can just keep this one and pretty much do whatever we want with it. So even though this one didn't turn out how we liked it, they're going to get us a new one. They say that they want 100% satisfaction. So if you guys aren't sure if you're going to like something that you get, just maybe try getting it. And if you don't like it, then they'll refund you or get you a new one. But don't like pick a dumb color that you don't like and then have them refund you, because they're probably going to say no. But if it doesn't turn out the way that you wanted it to, or it's bad quality and something like that, and you're nervous about that type of stuff, then you can just buy it anyways, and if you don't like it, then they'll refund you. And they do handle all the customer service and all that type of stuff. I don't really handle that, so they have like a number on their website, or on my website when you're checking out. You can see the phone number that you call for customer service, and then like if something goes wrong and you want a refund or any of that stuff, then you just call that number, and I think they're open like Monday through Friday, and you can just call them and talk to them, and they'll probably give you a new one. And then here's one of the Blake Hunting and Fishing deer hoodies, so you can see that logo turned out really nice, and the sweatshirt overall really turned out really nice. Right here is the Blake Hunting and Fishing contrast coffee mug. It looks really good. It got chipped here, and that's our fault. It fell off the counter, actually, right here. So it broke on that, and we're gonna get a new one, but that's fine. It's probably still usable, but probably not super safe to use, and it just turned out really nice. This right here is the Redemption Blood Tracking water bottle, and you can get it with pretty much any of the logos, I think, but it's really cool. Definitely worth the money in my opinion. This right here is my dog tormenting this kid's long sleeve t-shirt. This one is my brother's. You can stay off that, please. But dude, you can maybe stay off of it for a second. Okay, here is the logo, and turned out really nice. Even Remy apparently really likes it. He's been trying to lay on it. That just shows how comfortable it is. Now he's trying to eat the tag. Yeah, I better take that away. But Remy approves, so I guess that's saying a lot. Well, I guess we'll end the video on that. That's some of the best stuff that I've gotten so far, and it's really all turned out really good. I haven't really been disappointed with any of it. And if you guys are interested, like I said, comments and description, it's in there. So this is kind of like a bonus video, kind of like an update video, so you guys can see some of the big stuff that I've got. The dog is eating me, so I'm going to have to end the video now. But that's going to be for this video. Check out the videos on your screen if you haven't seen them already. And thanks for watching. Ow.